So, Mr. Stash, you started talking a little bit about your background. Can you tell me more about maybe how you got into crypto, how you got into Wax, how you started your channel, and like how it came about to get where you are now?
Damn, it's a lot of shit right there, man. All right,
Yeah,
let's
right,
dive
right,
in.
right, right. Before
Let's
we start
dive right in.
screen sharing, just kind of a background of what it took to get here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so I got started with crypto in general in 2013. And that wasn't the first time I saw Bitcoin. It was actually in 2012, but I kind of dismissed it at that point. It was a real surface kind of look. But 2013 is when I actually, was encouraged to read the white paper by a friend after seeing some more stuff, and I was like, okay, let me take a second look at this. And when I really did, I read that white paper, like, dude, this is going to change so much things about the internet, about finance. There was so much packed in there. It literally was one of those mind blowing moments. I was just like, and like everything started firing. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be everything. I need to get in on this now, and I did. But
Nice.
lo and behold, I bought the top, man, because literally like 3 or 4 months after I bought my first Bitcoins, uh, Mount Gox. And if you've been around, if I say Mount Gox and you don't know Mount Gox, like man, you probably haven't been around for a long time. But Mount Gox was the first exchange hack, and Mount Gox was like really the
Oh,
only major exchange at that time. So like if you were really doing anything with Bitcoin, that's where your coins probably were. So a lot of people got hit by that, and luckily I didn't. So
okay,
I
good.
just kind of hodled though for a while, and then 2016 I kind of came back around, and I saw that Ethereum had been born,
Oh
and I was like,
yeah.
oh, interesting. Let's go, man. Let's go check out some more stuff. And that's where I really started kind of getting more involved in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. And I was like very excited about it. I'm trying to talk to my friends about it. They're like, Stash, we don't care. They didn't call me Stash, but they're like, Stash, we don't care, man. Just shut up.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, all right, fine. I'll stop talking about it. I felt defeated. And I was like, but I'm just gonna create like maybe I'll just create like my own little blog, so I can just like write about my experiences, and that way I can direct my friends there and other people if they ask, and they'll learn a little bit, right? So I started doing this at the beginning of 2017. I think it was like maybe February or something like that. I don't know the exact month, but uh, and it was just me, right? Just basic ass blogs. It was nothing special, man. It was called CryptoStache, but I was just writing about things I was doing in crypto.
Okay.
And eventually, after a couple months, I started getting people like commenting that I didn't know, and like people finding my articles and asking me questions and emailing me. And so I went down this whole thing. And so yeah, I established the brand, and I started doing like in-person classes, teaching people about Bitcoin, like instructor stash with a suit and tie and shit.
Nice.
Uh, just anything I could do, to help people out. And I really enjoyed it. Helping people to understand this technology really early on. But
Awesome.
to get where we are today, man, is it like what happened in the end of 2017 is when NFTs were essentially kind of born, right?
Mm-hmm.
We saw the advent of CryptoKitties, and that was like my second aha moment. It was like, fungible token, Bitcoin, and then NFT, non-fungible token, right? Same time. And so 2017 was like, man, this is going to be huge. This is going to be gaming. This is going to be entertainment. It's going to be everything unique. I need to get in on this. And so I started covering NFT stuff really early on. Earlier that year, I turned down a free CryptoPunk, man. Because they were just like, hey, you guys want like, we got this free little things that they were giving them out. And I was like, that
Oh
artwork
wow.
sucks. Why the hell would I want that? Like, it's just ugly. I don't even, there was no utility. There was nothing behind it. It was just like, hey, we're doing these little things. They're cool little, they're cool little like crypto pictures. They didn't even call them NFTs or anything, like.
They're
So
limited though. You can have one of 10,000. Yeah,
yeah,
people
yeah.
didn't get it then. Yeah.
And, the artwork it wasn't inspiring, so it
Right.
wasn't something that was like, oh my god, I gotta get in on this. But the CryptoKitties actually had a function behind it, right? It had a platform, and that's where I really saw the potential of a non-fungible token, right? Something that was unique, a unique cryptographic token.
Okay.
And so I really just started focusing my attention mostly on NFTs and then gaming. So I got started really early with the gaming side of things with like Engine and Wax early on. Actually, I've been with Wax since the beginning, guys. So if you guys are here, you love Wax, and you guys are on the chain, and you this is what you love. I've been here since the ICO.
That's
I
awesome.
bought Wax at the ICO. I've been supporting Wax since the beginning. I've interviewed and talked with everybody on the Wax team that's ever worked there, pretty much at this point. And I've seen the evolution that they've been through, which has been great to see.
Mm-hmm.
Them starting off with their first thing was really buying a marketplace that was already established, that had like it was a CS:GO skin market essentially, right? And if you guys have been around for a while, you guys know that Opskins was their first like kind of platform. And what they really tried to do there was they were kind of trying to roll out their NFT technology from the beginning with something like that, you know. But it didn't work out, I think, as good as they really wanted to, you know. And so I think what they did really good with that is instead of kind of trying to keep that thing going, they pivoted and started doing more of what you see now with the Wax ecosystem, right? Creating a blockchain. Okay. Doing and really pushing the creator side of things versus what it was before. Okay. But I will tell you, I was one of the first persons to create a Wax NFT ever.
Wow.
Ever.
And you chose, and you have NFTs on Wax. Did you just choose Wax because it was the best fit for it, or do you have NFTs on other chains as well?
Oh yeah, no, I was creating NFTs since the beginning, man. Okay. I was actually the first content creator to create an NFT. Most people don't even know that shit, man. I was doing this shit so early. There were no individuals that were creating NFTs in the beginning of 2018. There were some projects, that were like making a team for a project. Like Cheese Wizards came a little bit after CryptoKitties, and there was a couple other earlier ones too that were around that time. But people weren't creating individual NFTs for anything. The individuals weren't creating them, and so in conjunction with Engine, I airdropped the first creator NFT to 5,000 people on their network via like a little cool, they call it Engine Beam. It's a QR code that connected with their app. Engine was doing some really great shit early on, man. And so I've created tons of NFTs on Ethereum, and cool. When I got to a point and I started working more with Wax, I was like, man, I really like what Wax is doing. And so after they first launched their viral program, the first NFTs they were offering or they were doing really on the platform were these like stickers. And so they opened it up and they said, hey, we launched this new NFT sticker thing. If anybody wants to maybe make us an NFT sticker, hit us up. So myself and then and Ken Bozak, if you guys know Ken Bozak, we were both in the first little pool of people who got to make an NFT sticker on Wax. And it's a viral, it's one of those virals, and so it still kind of lives around somewhere, but in the transition of moving over, it didn't necessarily get a port over. But so I've been with Wax since the beginning. What attracted to me too, obviously, is because they were very focused on gaming, on the entertainment side of things, and so that's really the reason why I wanted to explore that ecosystem. And nice. I knew what William had done in the past. Me and him have talked, and I knew his history, and so I was pretty bullish on them since the beginning. Like I said, since the ICO days, and I've been here with Wax holding that shit down since then. Once they rolled out the whole platform, in particular with Atomic Hub and everything, when that first launched, I was one of the first people creating on that platform as well. Wow. And so I've done tons of NFT. I mean, hundreds of NFTs on Wax. I've collaborated with over 30 artists to do cool collaborations on Wax. Everything from animated to other cool things. I mean, there's so much stuff, man. So if you guys are new to Wax and you haven't checked out anything I've done here or supported all the videos I've done, or maybe you've seen one of my tutorials, I have been advocating for Wax since the beginning. So
well, I love
that's kind of how we got to where we are now.
Nice. I love hearing that. Yeah, we're wax heads in this channel, this community, but essentially a lot newer. I got around here about a year ago, and we started our collection in January. I started my stream in May, and we've been learning about different projects. I definitely have seen your content around, even when I first started, because of the tutorials, the Wax tutorials on how to use the wallet. So I was watching that and stuff. So it's cool to know you've been around since the beginning, experimenting. That's awesome that you saw that you were able to see the usefulness of NFTs when other people didn't. When you were when it was kind of young, you didn't. Bro, it didn't quite click for people.
Nobody cared.
Yeah,
it was 10 people or something. I don't know. It was just
ridiculous. But yeah, I've been championing Wax this year. I absolutely love the utility, the gaming, no gas fees, the affordability for the regular Joe. Is kind of how a lot of guests have said that too. So people in the community, they're not rich people, spending thousands of dollars. No, it's just here and there. That's why these streams are awesome, because you can learn about the things and then you can just get them if you want. You can collect all sorts of manners of different projects, and you don't have to choose one project because it's so expensive. That's one thing
crazy, man.
people on Wax really like. And then the utility, like most NFTs on Wax have some kind of, I mean, the art projects even, they're starting to do staking and WaxDAO and all these things. The creators are really focused on utility and the community. I see a lot of creators actually like me being on camera and in Discord and talking to, like, I see that a lot with Wax. So anyway, this is a lot of stuff we repeat, but yeah, it's awesome to see you doing what you can to promote the space. And now your NFTs, so you've made all manner of different NFTs, but the ones we're looking at and focusing on in the prizes is Secret Agent Stache, which I'll let you explain with a screen share, but maybe you want to give a little background of how you thought of that, because it involves NFTs that go together with your stream. So I assume you already had like a show and doing regular content, and then you decided you want to integrate that with your show. Is that about how it went?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, if you want to turn the screen share, man, I'll
sure. Let's just kick it off. Yeah. You can start. Here we go. Boom, boom. You can start with anywhere you want. The actual website is where you're at, and then you can go into your game after that if you like. Yeah.
Yeah, so just so you guys know, you can always go to CryptoStache.com and find everything going on with all my content, all that jazz. We break it down into NFTs, metaverse, gaming, and then other cool things, like a couple deals. We got merch and things and news, and then other services. But it's a great way to just kind of if you need to find me in whatever platform, all the links are here, all the latest content is here. But obviously YouTube is my home base, and Twitter, that's kind of where I'm at the most. And then our Discord community. So we're always hanging out in Discord talking about the latest games across whatever platform, just whatever's fun,
Mm-hmm.
And then we have live streams that we do pretty regularly every week. So around the metaverse on Mondays, NFT Beat on Tuesdays, and Secret Agent Stache on Thursdays. I don't do NFT Game Ground. We're kind of revamping right now, but essentially we do extra live streams. But the ones you always see for sure is the Monday and the Thursday show.
Gotcha.
Those are always fun, yeah. And so around the metaverse is we get a bunch of people together and we talk about, it's like a kind of a round table. And then Secret Agent Stache, which is what we were talking about, is the NFT live stream game show, and that's what I call it. So because that's what we're doing, and this is a live stream and whole persona and things that I came up with quite a few years ago, essentially my gaming persona. And we go and we jump into these missions every Thursday. And we play some of the hottest games out there. And basically, I'm a secret agent, and we're going on these missions, and I'm showing you, everything about all the top secret features of all these really cool games. And so, yeah, we have a lot of fun when we do giveaways. We're hanging out. And then we have the game that is now attached to all this, which is built on Wax.
That's awesome.
So I'll show you guys a little about that too.
Yeah, that's the prizes we've got going on. So yeah, I want to know all the details on that, and maybe look at some of them, the art pieces, and yeah, all of that. It's really cool.
Yeah. So let me show you guys a little bit about that here. So
and you're on YouTube and you're on Twitch, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do have an account on Twitch. I don't push Twitch a lot. The main focus is really on YouTube. So
yeah,
I totally have a Twitch channel. If you guys are like, I hate YouTube, damn it, I only want to watch you on Twitch.
Yeah, but you push it out to both, right? So you can watch on Twitch.
I stream to YouTube, I stream to Twitch, I stream to Theta, and I also stream to Twitch.
Okay, great. So you can find everything on the website, and then the YouTube channel will break it all down into the different shows, because there's more than just live too. You have also video content too. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I focus on is doing video content. Reviews and interviews and all kinds of cool stuff. All focused on gaming and NFTs.
Okay, cool.
We do 1 or 2 or 3 a week depending on what's going on.
Nice.
But yeah, so this is an interactive live stream NFT game, and what that really means is, like I said, this is built on Wax, and we're essentially recruiting you as a secret agent. And so what we're trying to do is you're trying to help me complete my NFT gaming missions every Thursday. And you do that by collecting packs, like what we're giving away today. You open the packs, and inside those packs, you have these build cards, right? So if you guys are familiar with some of the previous projects on Wax, some of those you've seen, like Street Fighter and some of the other ones that have been on there, you open these packs, and these are build cards, right? And so you got to get all the right cards together to craft a playable NFT. So this is a pretty good example. Like for this one, you have to have 3 build cards: Black Toe's wig, his outfit, and his hat, and you combine them together on our website to make the Captain Stache Black Toe card. which then on Thursdays you play, and then you get me to change into that disguise as a secret agent. I mean, because like, what kind of secret agent? I wasn't a master of disguise.
A master of disguise.
That's right. We always got to get into a disguise when we go on these top secret missions on Thursdays. So what this does is this NFT game allows you to interact with my stream live and do some crazy funky stuff, right? So you know, it's not just disguises. We'll show you a little bit here about it, but like, so there's different kind of like card rarities. So there's some really cool ones. Like you said, here's the build card, but you could also get like what we call the game changer. You play this, and it'll give me to change to play that game. So if you had the game changer Blanco's card, you know, you could play that live while I'm playing, like whatever game you're like, I want to see you play Blanco. Screw you, and boom, I gotta play Blancos. You know.
Oh, that's a whole game. Okay, I didn't see. I was there last night. I kind of saw what was there, but like a whole game changer. You change the whole game that you play. That's different.
Yeah. So, and so there's other things too, like action cards, and then like each card when you craft it together has a chance of getting a different variant.
Oh yeah, a nice better one. Cool.
Kind of, like thing that they just look cooler and they're rarer, right? So the signature one is a very rare variant of the same card, and then you got your standard, which mostly is what you end up getting. But kind of cool. Just give a little cool. So
it's kind of, if we're to compare, well, I guess, no, keep going. What we got in the packs there?
No, I was just saying, you know, pack breakdown of exactly how much the supply is, what they, you know, what's inside of them, and you know, why you might want to get a top secret one, because they have a better chance of those game changers and theme song cards. And so, yeah, just kind of looking at how this works, man, you know, I'll show you guys a little bit around. Here's the full card set. So you can come here and see all the cards that are in this set. There are a total of 33 cards. These are the playable cards. And these are like all the disguises that I have. I literally have every one of these disguises ready to go. So if you play one of these, boom.
Oh, look, we got Mario in there.
This legendary tier, man. To date, no one has played a Princess Stache. This is the only disguise no one has ever seen on my live stream. But it will happen one of these days. Someone's going to play it. But they're very rare. So same thing with some of these other ones, which are kind of funny. The Furious Chicken, Super Stache Bro, and then you have your epics, Slash Stache, Captain Blacktoe, Jolly Holiday Stache, Harry Stasher, Bozo the Stache, and the Mad Stasher. All these disguises, and then you have your commons, which are, you know, Wookiee Stache, Wasteland Stache, Stashius the Great, Sheriff Stache, Obi Stache Kenobi, King of the Stache, Island Stache, Fred Stache Stone, Fisherman Stache, Dr. Stache, Beetle Stache, and Alpine Stache.
Oh, Beetle Stache. It's like Beetlejuice. All right.
So, yeah, so all these are like different disguises that you can get me to change into during a Thursday live stream. On top of that, we also have action cards. So you can get me to do funny things. So like Truth Serum. I'm going to tell you one truthful fact about myself. Sing a song. I'll sing a little snippet of whatever I want. Play left-handed. Mission rewards. I'll drop some, you know, an NFT, and like what we do is wax link, right? So I just, you know, boom, there's a gift link, and we'll drop some mission rewards. Mission recon, lose on purpose. That's my mod Riz's favorite card. You know, like dance party or play blindfolded for 20 seconds, and then, you know, here's some of the game changers. So you can get me to change the Gods Unchained, Land, some of the faves.
So the action cards, they might come directly into the pack, and you can, if you have them, you can directly play them already. Whereas the disguises...
No, so the actions you also have to craft.
Oh, okay.
So you also have to craft the actions, too. So they have, like, little build cards as well. So, you know, for these, like, I think it's, like, for the sing-a-song one, I think there's a mic card and a record.
Okay. Well, I know the Truth Serum was one of them, so what would you craft a Truth Serum with to use it? Or
I think Truth Serum is table and and like needle. So like
because there's also torture chair. Okay, so you would need to combine those items to actually put you in a little torture chair with a serum. All right, I got it.
Yeah. So you can see here, like you know, I'll show you guys some build cards of everything, and this is coming straight from Nefty Blocks. I'm sure you guys, if you guys are Wax fans, you know Nefty Blocks, you use it. I like their features. But yeah, so you can see here, like, you know. For dance party, you need an agent's jacket like this. That's the dance party form, and then like a disco ball. Let me see if there's a disco ball here somewhere.
Oh.
But yeah, here's record player, and it's that one, and I think microphone. Oh yeah, medical table was the one for True Serum. So it's medical table and.
Okay, I gotcha.
I don't see the thing there. But anyway, so you combine a bunch of these things together, these build cards, to make the final card. You know, on kind of like the, you know, the crafting tab here on our website. So this is all built in right here. And so when you come here and you log in, it'll show you what cards you have and what cards you don't. So like, oh, you're missing components for all these cards. So like right now, I don't have enough components on this account to make any of these. And then once you do and you've crafted them, then you just go to the play tab, and you can find out. It'll show you like, oh, here's the ones you have available to play. You can say, oh, see, you can play these ones. So I have an OB Stache Kenobi, and I just click that, and I choose which rarity I want to use. I only have a vintage one, so I click that bad boy, and then I hit play.
Yeah.
And then it'll go through. But you can only play it, obviously, on Thursdays.
During the stream.
So if you do it any other time, it's not going to go through. So it is gated. So if I click play now...
don't burn it on accident. All right.
Well, you can't. So it's gated, so it will only be active. Like the button will only actually work between the time I'm streaming and when I'm done.
Yeah.
Which...
All right.
But you're right though. When you play them, you're burning this card. It's being taken out of the ecosystem. It's burned. It's gone forever.
Yeah. So yeah, you can only play these while he's streaming. During the stream, he's gonna be on. He starts with his disguise as a secret agent, and then as people, if they want to play him, they'll do it on the website. It's gonna burn him. Like you're using the card, and then whenever that happens, he gets a little alert on his screen, and it's like boop boop boop, card was played, and it'll show the card. It'll show the wallet that played it. And then he has to do the thing. So if it's a disguise change, he has like a short disguise change screen, and then he comes back and he's this new character. So it's kind of, you can compare that to like Twitch, like paying bits to make them do things. But here we're using NFTs, and there's art and there's crafting. Obviously NFTs are collectibles as well, so it's like an extra layer above just paying bits to make them do things. I like how they show up on the screen too in real time when you play them. You got it hooked up to where it's like boop 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 boop, boop, and you actually see what it is. Yeah. I think that was cool. I think the artwork's pretty cool. Do you have is there anything else you can use the NFTs for other than inside the game? Do they stake anywhere, or is there any other perks? Do you get airdrops? Anything at all?
Nope. The cards are specifically made for this purpose. We have done some collaborations before with some other Wax projects, but most of them have kind of just fallen by the wayside now, man. And so a lot of those collaborations just aren't really come to fruition. But always open to collaborations on something like this. If somebody wanted to take these cards and give them a use case in some of their game, which we've done before. Yeah. So things are open in the future. Are you creating more new NFTs, or do you have a bank now that you're just staying with, or do you create like new disguises or new seasons or anything like that? Yeah, no, totally. We have one that's going to be coming next year.
Okay, next year we have one
expansion set, right?
An expansion set. Okay, so you'll have it's like a season. You'll have an expansion set with a whole new slew of things that you can get. Cool.
Yeah.
But is this the first set, I guess? When did you start this game, this collection?
Yeah, so this is Mission 0. So Mission 0 is live right now.
Okay.
So, the next set will be Mission 1.
Okay. So they're called missions. Great.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So that's what we're doing on Thursdays. We're going on a mission, right? We're going on these missions to show you everything about these NFT games. And this also does tie back into like the whole Secret Agent Stache, Mission 0. It ties back into also my sandbox game of the same name, which is in development right now. So we're working on a game called Secret Agent Stache Mission 0. And it's going to be a fun sandbox experience game where you're going to go in there and you're recruited. You're like you as a character recruited as a secret agent, and then you go on a mission with me to help save the city from this devastating smart contract virus that the syndicate, the Neon Dusk Syndicate, has stolen and is going to unleash upon the city. So it's going to be a little game too, man, that we're going to have that's going to be complementary to this as well. That's kind of expanding that brand outward.
Cool. Yeah, that's exciting. Cool. Always building something. That's great to hear. And then back to your shows. Maybe just to reiterate a little bit more on the actual show. So your Monday show, you bring guests on and you're talking about general crypto news, right? Is that how it goes? Is it always? It's you and one.
About gaming and the metaverse. Yeah, okay. So we talk about the metaverse. Gaming is what we focus on. NFTs. So it's not general crypto stuff. I don't really, to be honest, these days, guys, I don't really talk about general crypto stuff anymore.
Okay, right. That makes
really
sense. It's
content
gaming, Web3 gaming. Yeah, that's more than crypto. CryptoStache, Web3 gaming stash. Okay, but you have like a co-host that's there with you every week, right? And then you bring on some new faces every week.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, my right hand man Adam is actually the host for Around the Metaverse on Mondays. So
Okay.
he hosts it, and he's the one asking questions and moderating and stuff like that. Yeah.
Great. And then Thursday is this show. And by the way, you're discovering new games while you're doing it. So this disguise stuff, the card stuff, is happening while you're playing some kind of new Web3 game, and that's the actual content. It's not like you're just there just talking with your disguises. You're gonna play some kind of Web3 game. That is the content, but then through that you have the card playing on top. So you're gonna be doing it in a disguise or things like that. Right.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you can go check out the stream from yesterday. We played Grit.
Yeah.
Which is a battle royale, like Western themed battle royale
Right.
from Gala Games.
So he had his sheriff stash costume on for that one.
Yeah, Sheriff Stache,
as default. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
I think someone played a dance party card. Yesterday, and I was getting my '90s dance on.
We get a little bit of dance on. I think it's a cute concept, especially when you compare it to like
Oh man!
well, okay.
That's all I get. It's a cute concept. Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Compared to all the other shit going on in crypto and in wax, man, this is a pretty fucking unique concept right here, I'd say.
Okay. Well, maybe cute is a little subpar word, but I'm trying to compare it to like the Twitch bits. It's like a step above that. That's what I'm saying is it's cute because streamers do these like silly things for bits. That's why. So it's like really silly things that they'll have to do, and then the chat will kind of tell them what it is. And here the collectors are actually playing a game with NFTs, and they're crafting and all that collectible. All the NFTs can go on the market like anything, and then you're using that for the action. I think it okay. Maybe cute's not the best word, but I think it's a cool step above the bit thing that streamers do, and it integrates the NFTs by doing it. And you have cool art. Like it's not just for people that like art. Like you have your themes on there, and they look nice. Like they look, and then the crafting pieces too. Well, the hat or whatever it is, they look cool. They look nice. Not just like some hand-drawn thing that was done really quick. So people like that too.
We spent a good time in the artwork, man. And a lot of people don't know this, but the artwork was done by Rare Designer. He's a pretty popular artist in the crypto scene, and he's the one who has done like the Rare Pepes. So do you guys know Rare Pepes? He's the artist for that, man. And he's been the artist for a lot of their collections, but really amazing artist, man. And so he's fire. He's the one that did all this artwork.
Awesome. And the prizes will be items from inside the pack for the Grubfish, the next Grubfish, which we'll do that next real soon, because that's a nice overview of what you do. So thanks again for explaining that. Anybody in the chat has questions for the Stache Man? You do a lot of video content too. So those were the live shows, which I do live shows, so that's what we're relating to. But your video content, you said you do reviews, and you might do sponsored content, you might do just general. What are some kinds of videos that you might do that's not live? I mean, you kind of already said reviews and sponsored, but like anything else, news stuff, I guess. Anything to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much whatever's going on in the Web3 gaming space, we're covering it. So if you guys want to know the latest, or you want to see what's going on with some of the cool games or some of my picks, that's what we're always talking about, man.
How often do you upload regular videos? Also kind of weekly or multiple times a week?
Multiple every week, man.
Oh, wow. All right, great. So that's a lot of content.
No, there was a point where I was doing 5 recorded videos and 5 live streams every week.
That's insanity. So that is insanity. As somebody that's trying some things too, I know that takes a lot of work. So that's awesome. You pumping out that much content. Anybody that wants to subscribe to the YouTubes, if you're interested, maybe hit up a thumbnail that piques your interest. Tapioca Referee says, "How do you get such a nice mustache?"
Born with the baby, I came out of the womb with this mustache.
Came out the womb.
Were puzzled. They're like, I don't get it, but. All right,
Mama says we're naming this guy Stache. Look at him. Definitely a nice mustache. I think it is. It's also kind of awesome. You branded around it, so your whole brand is around it. Your logo, everything. You can't shave it now. You gotta keep that bad boy forever.
Man, it's true. I think that my entire family, my girl, they would be probably pretty pissed if I shaved it off. So
I heard that. Let me take a look at some prizes here, and we'll start our grubfish. We'll see who the winners are, and then any last questions from anybody, we'll still answer them, and then I'll sign the men off. Doing great things in the space, not just Wax, just in the Web3 gaming space. A lot of good content, educational content.
Yeah. I love Wax. I mean, Wax is definitely one of my favorite communities, man. And you know, if you guys didn't see too, I do a monthly Wax focused live stream. We just did it a couple days ago called Waxapalooza, and you know, we always have like really good guests on. So I had Juan from Nefty Blocks on, and we talked with him. Oh, cool. And yeah, and then I had the guys from Clashstone come on. We talked with them, and then also one of my favorite artists, Robert Bond, Boneheads. He does some really great work as an artist here at Wax. Has been doing it for a while and works for Adult Swim and some stuff. And yeah, so I like to put a spotlight back on that, and that's something we've been doing here for the last couple of months, just trying to really, you know, reconnect with the Wax community. This last year or so, man, it's been kind of crazy just with the bear market and how everything was in November last year, and yeah.
It is yeah, just a year ago there was that huge pump. It's funny because a lot of people came in at that time, including me. So it's like I bought Wax at 70 cents. It's like, now we're here. But again, I've been repeating it, but the Wax community really seems to still be around for it even during the market. We had DigiCon there a couple weeks ago, and it was just wildly successful. People came out every single event of the weekend. We had an hour every weekend. And people came out to it. RP for DigiCon. Oh, it's still coming. Yeah. We're working on it. So we're definitely going to keep going. We're going to name it something different. But I'm just saying, like, during this market, all these people, and they weren't, you know, everyone is upset because their wallets are, like, bleeding. But everybody was there for projects and fun, community prizes. And it was a way to kind of release from the burden of the market, which I think is just amazing because people didn't really know what attendance would be like. But Wax Fam came through, so that's awesome to see. Here we have, everybody join the grub. You guys are doing it. Here we have some items that come in the packs. So if you were to open one of those agent packs, if you won or if you got one, you would get these items. And these are the ones that we said can be crafted to make your different things. So like torture chair. So I guess the website will say what you can craft. So like torture chair and truth serum and stuff, that'll create that truth serum version, whatever the higher version up is called. What do you call that one? Whenever you play that card, if you play a truth serum and a torture, what does that craft into?
Well, the torture chair, is for the that's for the play blindfolded, I think.
Oh, okay. So they don't.
If you look at the final card, you know, you'll see I'm sitting in a chair with a blindfold. So I think the play blindfolded is torture chair plus blindfold.
Okay. So yeah, your crafted cards will look better, and they might have a percent of having good rarity, like opening a pack. So that can happen when you craft and get your actual card. You can actually get good rarities too. So here, like Fred's necktie and sheriff's hat. These are like disguise pieces. So this would be the piece for the sheriff's stash. And then like microphone, and here we have agent's radio.
Yeah, like if you hover over them, it'll tell you what you can use to craft it. If you hover over like the agent's radio.
Oh yeah. There you go. Used to craft the Harry Stasher's disguise. Yeah, there you go. Used to craft the mission recon action. Used to craft the blindfold action. All right, so there you go. That helps you out, and then you can actually go to the website to actually do the crafting and get your cards. So, for first place, let's do five winners. We got 10 of these in here. 5 winners of Grubfish, and then we'll do it again thereafter I sign you off. So first place can have the agent's radio. 5th can have the Harry's robe. 10th, sheriff's hat. 15th, microphone. And 20th, super glue. And 44 people in here, but that's going to be the prizes for the top scorers. And then the person that kills the most grubfish can have a pack of 1 sketch card. Alright, that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. Let's go ahead and play the game. And if you think of any other questions for the stash, throw them in the chat.
Let's get grubbing.
Grub-a-dub-dub! Good luck! In 3, 2, 1! Let's see the explosions. I see them in the chat. They're coming. Boom, 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 boom. You guys don't want to go for the stash items? You're going for the... Well, somebody always has to explode, though. It's just fun to do, so... Oh, good luck!
All right, let me see. Who am I feeling this time? I'm looking at you know, everyone out here. I think my money's on Reddish.
Reddish.
I'm feeling Reddish Fox this time, man. That's why I'm going with my pick. I'm looking at him. He's seeming strong. I like his patterns.
Got some strategy, some strategy in the commands. Oh, not quite. We're dwindling it down. Good luck. Captain John Parakeet, Smack Daddy, Jehu Leader, Vis Numeris. We're dwindling it down now. You're not gonna want to explode no more. And we're down to 2 people. Congratulations!
There we go. Viz was my next pick, I swear.
Congratulations! Alright, it looks like Visnu Maris got the Agent's Radio. Olga, you got the Harry's Robe. Baked Schumann, you got the Sheriff's Hat. Chardville, you got a microphone. And Caspiar, you got super glue. And then... Who killed the most? Tissues again! Look at you, Tissues! You're just a kamikaze murderer. You're murdering grubs out here. You're splatting them. You got a pack of 1 sketch card for that. You guys could go ahead and rejoin. And now let's just kind of keep it casual. If there's any last things you want to kind of discuss, and if anybody has questions, go ahead and throw them at us. He told us about his shows on YouTube. Really a lot of content, even more than what I thought. So do you do live shows? You do video content, and then you got and it's all kind of educational Web3 gaming, and then also playing the Web3 gaming. So it's like demonstrational, educational, and then you got your Secret Agents game, which has craftable pieces that you can play during the live stream to make you do stuff during the live stream. All pretty cool. Yeah, you explained it really well. So it was cool to look into that deep dive. And heck, maybe I might just play a card one day. You might just be like, boop, make you dance, make you do some different things.
On, man. We have fun every Thursday. We got a whole great community that you know, hanging out and doing this. We're hanging in Discord and you know, with our senior agents doing play tests. We got all kinds of cool stuff, man. Like we just launched a brand new program on YouTube where you can become a senior agent. And it's similar to like subscribing here on Twitch where you get some benefits, but we can take it a little bit further on YouTube, which I love. And so with our senior agents, what we're doing is that you get some cool opportunities with that level, like being able to get early gameplay access and play the games with me. So every month, at least we do 1 gameplay session with our senior agents where we're playing and hanging out. And yesterday was one of them. So we were playing, we're hanging out with Agent Savage Santi, and we was one of our senior agents. And we had a lot of fun.
Cool. So yeah, that's an extra perk too. Yeah, becoming you join on YouTube. It's like subscribing on Twitch, but it's on YouTube. You join, and you can get extra perks there. And one of them is you can go and literally play live with the stash new games. So if you're into new games and things like that, that's a cool perk.
Yeah, and although like if you're a member too, like you also get sent packs of Secret Agent Stache cards every month. So our senior agents get 2 packs. And our recruits get 1 pack. The recruits a cheaper tier. It's like $2.99, so a little bit cheaper than here on Twitch. So you're getting an NFT pack of these cards you can use and play each month, and some other cool benefits, man. I mean, it's a pretty good deal in comparison to like what else is we're seeing out there. And it just all this is just to have more fun, man. And then you get to support the channel too. So we want to make it affordable. We're not trying to make it expensive, but it's a cool way to support the channel, and you get a lot of really cool benefits. So. Definitely something to check out if you guys like what I'm doing.
For sure. Yeah, thank you. Shout out Sensei Buwo! What a deuce! The Stache is in the house. Yes, he is. He came on. Thank you for coming on. Basically, we're just gonna do another grub, and we'll be done with Stache. But then I'll continue with the grubfish like I always do. Not seeing too many questions. I know we answered a lot of the stuff that you do, so that's great. Maybe some folks that are new can go check out some of your shows. Maybe you like them, or maybe you already know what the shows are, but you didn't know what the game is. And now you can tune in on Thursdays and see his crazy antics with his card playing. Do you have any ideas for maybe anything for the future that you want to kind of spoil a little bit, or nah? Any new costumes that you got planned for the future, or actions, or?
Yeah, I mean, like I don't really want to give all that away because it's still in kind of development right now. So it's
I heard that.
But
top
yeah,
secret.
Yeah, so you'll see every once in a while I'll have some disguises that I do play or that that I wear when I'm on stream that are not part of the collection. So that's a little hint right there. So you've seen a couple of those on there. But yeah, so I don't want to give too much away. You guys got to come check it out.
Cool. What's your favorite game on Wax? Do you have one?
Oh yes, sir. Great question. I'm gonna tell you right now, Forge Arena, man, is by far where. But Afterland is really close as becoming like a pretty good game. They got some bugs to work out, but I do like what's going on with Forge Arena. I really was a big fan of Hollow God, man, but they kind of screwed things over on that, dude. There's a lot of passive games on Wax. I'm not as big into the passive games. Like, oh man, I love playing this passive game, but there's still a couple that I enjoy and are cool.
Right. Cool. I don't play too many games myself.
I'm really excited about that. You ever played Nova Rally?
Oh, I've definitely heard of it. I don't play too many games myself, but I'm certainly learning about the games through these collabs and things. I know our community plays too, so
you should check out Nova Rally, man. And the reason why is because they do something kind of similar to it's a cool way of doing something like this. It's a racing game, and it kind of has a feeling of I don't know, it makes me between like a racing game and Marbles on Stream.
Okay.
It's kind of cool, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Last month on my Waxapalooza live stream every month.
Nice. So and you definitely have a catalog of videos. So if anybody wanted to check the channel and just look through maybe a game or something will stick out to you, you can learn about it that way. That's what's great about video content on YouTube. It stays there. And by the way, all of our Twitch AMAs and things, they also go on YouTube for that reason. Twitch deletes them after 2 weeks. You can always go back to the catalog on YouTube and see all what we've done and watch them if you want. Which game did Stache mention his current favorite? Oh, you mentioned Nova Rally and Forge Arena. Yeah.
Forge Arena, Afterland, Nova Rally is pretty cool. Like I said, they got some new updates and stuff that are really fire, man. So they're a 3D game. I'm surprised. Like no one would have. Have you heard? You've not heard of any of those? It's crazy.
I've heard of them. I just don't really play.
Yeah.
I'm just so busy with all my stuff.
My
all right. So yeah, if there's any last questions for Stache, go ahead and throw them. I'll just go ahead and play this grub if you wanted to watch that one, Stache, and then after that we can sign you off.
All right. Yeah. Let's do one more grub, man.
So the prizes for this one. First place will get a truth serum. 5th place, torture chair. 10th, island hat. 15th, Fred's necktie. And 20th, super glue. These are all items that can be crafted up to the playable cards. All right, and then the person that kills the most grubbers can get a pack of 1 sketch card. Good luck. In 3, 2, 1. All right. There they come. Here come the explosions. Boom, popcorn. Boom, popcorn. That's what I'm talking about. I kind of like this feature. It only started this week where it tells us how many people got killed. I kind of dig it. So after this, I'm going to assign the Stache off. We'll let him continue with all the work that he does. And then I'll continue. I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more grubfish after this with different prizes. We'll have mystery boxes, gift boxes, different things. And then we'll end the stream with our spin wheel like we do.
Nice.
And right on out of here. I can't unhear Epic Rap Battles of History now, Seamaster? Did you listen to an Epic Rap Battle of History? Oh, or is it because of the way I announce some things? Because I kind of sound like him with my announcer voice sometimes. Epic! Battles of history! Epic! Battles of history! Alright, congratulations!
See Master coming away with that win.
Oh, my voice, yeah. Epic! Congratulations, Seamaster! You did get the truth serum. Then we got Chardville with a torture chair. CasPR again, well done with the RNG there. You got an island hat. Jehu Leader with a Fred's necktie. And Trappier with a super glue. And then we got us some grub killers here. With Funkin' Crypto, we beat out Tissues this time. Congrats, Funkin'. You will get a pack of 1 sketch card as well. What's your favorite genre of music, CryptoStache?
That is an incredibly hard question because I'm a musician.
Oh.
And so, yeah, I've played music my entire life, man. And so when it comes down to, like, what's my favorite genre of music, I'm pretty eclectic taste. So I wouldn't say, like, I have a very favorite genre.
Okay.
Right now, though, I will tell you guys, the band I'm playing in is like a folk bluegrass country style band.
Nice.
Like Americana.
You got that online? You got channel and stuff for that too, or you just play for fun?
No, of course, man. Yeah.
Well, what's that one?
Brotherpines.com. Brotherpines.com.
Brotherpines.com. All right. Cool. So, well, that's even more stuff. That's cool. Some music stuff.
A lot of shit, man. I mean, like, I could talk about other things outside this video. I stay pretty active.
I'm the same. I got more projects in this too. That's how it goes. All right, cool. So, well, I guess before signing off, are you gonna have music NFTs too, or do you already?
No,
I'm looking at the site now.
People ask about it and stuff like that, but with this kind of band and this music, it's not really, it's not really something I think that our audience is would really be into. If I did NFTs, it would really be like NFTs for you guys here in crypto, and I've thought about it, but we to be honest, man, like the whole music thing, it's there's still not the best platform out there for like really doing good music NFTs. Wax just got unlockable content, which is nice, but
yeah. All right, those are good points, but that's cool. There you are. At least you got it. Maybe in the future you can integrate NFTs, but that's awesome. You're doing even more stuff than the stuff you're doing. That's awesome. Appreciate you coming on the show. We'll definitely keep tabs on what you do in the future. And then our collab will continue for a week. So anybody that's watching and listening, you can still enter that for the next week. Funkin' Crypto asks, what instrument do you play in your band there? Because he plays bluegrass as well.
Oh, nice, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I play bass, but I also play. Funny enough, the funny story here is that our lead singer and guitar player actually quit the band a couple of months ago. So I've been playing bass for the last 5 years in this band, and I sing also. But what's happened is I'm actually going to slide over to playing guitar, rhythm guitar, and lead vocals.
Oh man, you're gonna be a whole band.
I've fronted bands before in the past too, and I play multiple instruments.
Oh, cool! That's so cool. A multi-talented musician fronting the band. All right, so yeah, if anybody wants to check out his music, you can on that website. Any last words for the fan before you leave?
No, man, just much love to all the Wax fam out there, man. I really appreciate everyone who is continuing to be here during this bear market and do the damn thing.
That's right.
Wax, go check out some of my stuff, man. I'm definitely been in the Wax community for a really long time, and there's some great content on there that's older, but also some great new content too. We just done a couple of months here of this Wax Blues live stream, and some great interviews with some pretty big names in the Wax
and we
ecosystem.
hope things keep on going too. Hope things shape up in the next couple of years, not just for Wax, for the whole space. It's still evolving, especially when things like FTX happens. Things just have to kind of rebound and evolve and fix themselves. But yeah, I'm glad people on Wax, not just community but creators, they're still building. They're still here building. They're not leaving. I mean, some might, but for the most part,
Some are for sure.
some are. For the ones like I've interviewed and stuff, those creators are all about the community and they're not going anywhere. So it's really cool to see that.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So with that, I'm gonna sign you off. Let you go. Thanks for being here, and we'll keep tabs on what you're doing and keep playing keep playing that game. And maybe even see you in your live streams next week or something. If somebody wanted to see what that playing cards looks like, check it out on Thursday.
There you go, man.
All
Thank
right.
you so much, man.
Yep. Have a good one.